a police officer. It's something I've always wanted to do. I didn't feel that I had the life experience when I first left school and college, and on starting a career in dentistry, that wasn't for me, and my heart really was policing. Ultimately, policing for me is a vocation. I want to help people, really. I genuinely want to do that. I know it might sound cheesy, but that's the job I joined to do, to help people, try and make people who are living in vulnerable situations and dangerous situations, life's better for them, really, and just try and promote that where I can. Oh. It's not something, my family, my mum was concerned when I first joined the police force, because, a lot of media attention is on it if a police officer is injured in the line of duty and something like that. And obviously there are risks involved in the job, otherwise we wouldn't wear the protective equipment that we do and carry the equipment. But the training that we have, helps us deal with those situations, potentially dangerous situations. And when I have felt in danger at work, I felt my training's there, my equipment's there, my colleagues are there to back me up. And so it's not something that I've lost any sleep over, as I say, because we have the training that we need to deal with those situations. Well, the thing is, it's not always like a physical way of dealing with a situation that you look at. The first thing that you use is your communication skills, and that's not gender-based at all. I have to say that I think you have to bring something like that to the police. You have to be equipped with it. You have to be a good communicator to be a police officer, and I don't think that's necessarily something that you can learn. It's something that you can certainly develop as you go along. So that was the first thing. I'm not the largest of build. I know that, but largely my communication skills have prevented me from getting into those dangerous situations. And whereas I know that sometimes that physical strength does matter. Yeah. I know some very strong and large female police officers too, and it's never been being a woman in policing has never been a negative for me. I've never felt that it's been a down point. Well, there's always going to be difficult situations, and there's some people who just won't listen to reason. They might be drunk. They might be ill, and now it's, you'll have seen in the media that we deal more and more with people who are sadly suffering with mental health problems, and they can't understand, if they're in crisis at a time, and what we're trying to say to calm down, and certainly when people are intoxicated through drink and drugs, it becomes necessary for us to physically restrain them, to prevent them harming themselves or others. And that's where I've had to rely on either the equipment that we're provided with or colleagues to assist me to do that. But that has been quite frequent where we've had to get hands on, and it has been difficult to restrain someone, say, because of those factors that I've mentioned. But there's never been a time where we haven't been able to overcome those difficulties, thankfully. It is equal. It's completely equal, yes. I'm married to a police officer. His salary is exactly the same as mine, even though he has slightly more service than me. We've reached the top line in our pay scale, and we're paid the same. And it's always been the case when I've been a police officer. In the police, truthfully, no. If I can genuinely say that, I've been in the police for almost 14 years now, and whether it's been from development opportunities, or from colleagues or supervisors, I can genuinely say with all honesty that I've never ever felt any sexism. I've never felt that I've been treated any differently from my male colleagues, and that's genuinely my honest opinion. I've always been treated as an equal. It's not always easy. I've got a very supportive family. I've got a husband who's a police officer who understands what it's like to be a police officer. We do have 2 children. Thankfully, our children are starting to grow up a little now, and they're not small. But when I first joined the police, I had a 2-year-old daughter, and in my time in the police, I've had another baby. I've got my mum, who's very supportive, who helped us look after the children. You understand that sometimes I will be kept on at work. My family come first, but at the same time, there's times where I can't put my family first. My work has to come first. There's times where my family would, things just like parents even with my children and things like that. you know, my work has to come first. I'm paid to be here. I love to be here, you know, and the work we do is important. And whereas I do have hobbies, they have to just fit in where they can really around that, you know. But I mean, my children are very important to me. But again, they're old enough to understand now that you know, that my work is important, and they're quite proud that the parents of police officers really supportive. You know, they're proud of what we do. They're very supportive of the police, and so whilst before I joined them, when I was first interested in applying for the police, my mum was very nervous about that, as I say, you know, and she thought, oh, you're going to be injured, this is going to happen, that's going to happen. She's kind of got used to the idea now, and she's very happy that I'm a police officer. She's very proud of what I do.